like that. Usually kids draw a picture like this. Little kids draw a picture like that. So it is a picture for Daddy. The boy told me that he and Daddy used to go fishing before Daddy was sick. So here's the boat. So he was telling me the story of how nice that they would go fishing and this and that, enjoying the sea, whatever that is. And then all of a sudden he kind of started to do the scribbling and making a mess in a picture, showing the chaotic feeling that he had, he was overwhelmed by what is happening in his life. Chaotic insecure. Actually, the boy is quite lonely here too, in the middle of the sea, being like surrounded by the waves.
What's the yellow thing up there?
The yellow thing? What here?
Is that like an angel?
No, just some scribbling. Yeah.
It's a 3-year-old, typical.
Yeah, Miss Ian should recognize those.
But they scribble when they're frustrated.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to draw something, but they're, sometimes they're affected by emotions, and kids don't know how to tell you that, but especially when they're 3 years old.
Yeah.
So in art therapy, this is what we do, and allow them to free draw, but then when they do these scribbles, you know that they're in a state of frustration.
Yeah. And you can see the lines, they are very forceful and like showing the frustration. Okay. Besides doing drawing with the kids, I sometimes do send play with the kids. It is another kind of therapy that helps the children to express themselves. In this one, you can see all of those death image, like the skull in the middle, the orange one, and here. Yeah, the snake, the gun. Do you see? No, but here, and this is a devil or something, a sculpture. Yeah, basically everything's done in this in little world within the century. So we can see the sadness in it, the desperate feeling expressed by the century.
How old is this kid?
That one, I can't remember exactly. Should be about 7 or 8. Yeah, this one is older. Wow.
Obviously, I'm old.
What happened? Like this is another boy. He was like spending about an hour to set up the scene, the war scene, like putting every soldier in line in perfect like order. But then notice these 2 little guys here. Another death symbol. And then he used this big, like huge one, huge shark. He just come and like eat up all the soldiers over there. Yeah. So we can see that the child, like inside their mind, like they are so occupied by death, by like invasion, violence. Like it's not pleasant at all. So this is showing his anger and aggression. So during the play, I allowed the child to do all the eating of the soldiers and do the battle thing to help them to release their anger. Yeah.
How old was this?
This is 7 or 8 years old boy.
Well, there's a question for you guys. Why is it important that we use play therapy to allow this boy to express some of these aggressions only in the play therapy? Why is it important to do that? Any ideas? Yes.
Maybe so we can like take it out on like other people, like saying mean things or like punching a kid or something like that. But he's like expressing how he feels.
So he can control his own emotions.
Yeah. So sometimes what we do is we encourage these kids to express these feelings so that when they're back home, these feelings have been released. Then when he's home, he's a bit more at a peaceful state, so he's less likely to be aggressive in school.